Now for your Star
I'll
City
make it
News
9
weather
out of 12
report
days
with
this
meteorologist Doug Meyers.
At or above 70 degrees. Compare that to October of 2009, where we only saw 2 the entire month. So we have certainly seen plenty of sunshine, and we're getting a nice gift from Mother Nature this year, as we just were. It was just awful last winter. Well, I want to talk about the radar here. Looking live radar, we are seeing nothing but clear skies. As you saw on the sky cam, this is just ground clutter here in Lincoln, but we are focusing on some showers, mainly some heavy showers. It's not severe over southwest Iowa, mainly south of Clarinda, and also up north as well. Again, here in Lincoln, if you have any outdoor plans this evening, you should be A-OK despite a cold front that passed through the area this afternoon. How about the other big weather story? Well, can it be anything else but the Husker cast? Yeah, the big game this Saturday, and we are looking spectacular. 72 degrees by kickoff, which is at 2:30, and we are seeing nothing but sunny skies. As we look at our satellite here, we are noticing clear skies in eastern Nebraska, just a few high clouds in central Nebraska, but again, we're seeing plenty of sunshine here in Lincoln. Temperatures outside are mainly in the 70s, 74 a common number, including here in Lincoln, 70 degrees in Grand Island and Hastings, and the warm spot, Falls City, is sitting at 79 degrees. So for tonight, look for a low of 40 degrees with northwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tomorrow, it will be a little bit cooler with a high of 67, but still a nice sunny day. And then as we head towards your Thursday, wake up to a morning at low of 36 degrees. So if you have any classes Thursday morning, you'll definitely want to grab a sweatshirt as you head out the door. 78 on Thursday, and then we'll cool off to the mid-70s by the weekend. Again, looking like a spectacular day on Saturday, and then for fall break, well, it's going to feel like fall. Rain showers on Monday with a high of 68 and down to 60 with partly cloudy skies on Monday, or on next Tuesday.
It's so hard to believe how nice the weather has been this October.
It is. In fact, last year on this date, we were at 44 degrees.
Seems like this is the perfect weekend to do something, especially if you're going to the Husker game.
Absolutely. You can't get any better than that.
The season of rejoicing, the Jewish holiday Sukkot, honors the 40 years of wandering in the desert, and it starts tomorrow night. Doug Meyers visited a local Jewish group to see how they will be celebrating.
In ancient times, people would live in the sukkah, eating every meal in it and sleeping in it. Nowadays, it's not quite that intense.
So usually at least one meal a day is taken in the sukkah, but it's not common for people to spend the night in it anymore, really.
It's also a time for hospitality and sharing your meal with others.
Next Tuesday at 6 o'clock, we'll have an open house here so people can come by and visit, and we'll have cheese and crackers and snacks and things, and it's a good source of publicity for the club. Good thing to get involved with the community.
The sukkah is located northwest of the Union. For Star City News, I'm Doug Meyers.
Welcome back on this Monday afternoon. Hope your day is going good so far. And if you look out of Tower Cam, it was a nice sunrise early this morning. Clear skies out there. We burned off a little bit of fog early this morning. We are going to be looking at another hot day so far. Outside, looking at the satellite radar composite, notice nothing at all going on at this time as high pressure is in control. So no rain or even clouds in sight here in Nebraska. And as far as temperatures, we're looking at temperatures mainly in the upper 80s here in Midwest. But look at this. The East Coast finally getting some relief. They've been in triple digits the last couple days, and boy, 72 in Boston, they must feel pretty good out there in the Northeast. As far as the heat goes, again, it's defined in southeast Oklahoma, and that's, again, because of the heat advisories, and we could come into that and into play both tomorrow and Wednesday as we start to heat up in the next couple days. Outside right now, we're looking at 86 degrees. We do have a south wind at 7 miles per hour, not much to mix up the atmosphere. That's causing a heat index of 90 degrees. And other spots, we're looking at 86 in Beatrice, 87 in Omaha, 86 in Lincoln, and 81 in Aurora. How does it feel out there? Well, it's a hot one. Low 90s in eastern Nebraska. We do have 89 in Beatrice and 85 in Aurora. But what about the dew points? This is what causes the heat and humidity out there. Upper 60s, that starts to feel a little bit oppressive. Anytime you get above 60 is when it starts to feel a little uncomfortable out there. So for the rest of this afternoon, looking at Futurecast, we do have a stationary front off to our south, and during the day today, that's going to slowly move off to our north, which could spark off a few storms. Again, I'm not expecting any severe weather at all with this, only about a 20-30% chance this afternoon. Otherwise, as any storms that do form do dissolve after about 9 o'clock or so. I do expect clear skies later on tonight with lows around 70 degrees. And then another hot one for tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. Futurecast is painting a few storms off to our north. I think the majority of the day will be dry here in Lincoln. And then as we head towards Wednesday, notice a cold front coming through. We'll have one more hot day on Wednesday before relief is on the way by your Thursday. So for the rest of the afternoon, look for a high of 93 degrees, hitting into seas as high as 105 with some light southeast winds. For tonight, partly cloudy skies with a low of 70 degrees. And then for your Tuesday, a little bit hotter, high of 95, 97 on Wednesday. And with the humidity out there, it could feel as high as 115. 91 on your Thursday with a chance of on and off showers and storms. And 91 again on Friday, 92 on Saturday, and 96 by your Sunday with a few slight chances of showers for your weekend.
So really not too bad of a way to kick off our work week.
Not too bad, as long as you can find a pool, you should be A-okay.
Absolutely. Pools, whatever you can find
Oh
to
yeah,
cool off.
hoses.
Definitely, absolutely. Thanks a lot, Doug. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back after the break.